as sort of a quick refresh when you just need a few moments on your mat. So we will use some more traditional yin-like postures. We won't hold for the duration that we might if we were doing a traditional yin practice. But just will be a nice video if you just have a few minutes and could use a little time to yourself. So we are gonna get started on our backs. Making your way into any comfortable position, maybe a traditional Shavasana pose. Maybe you'd like to take the soles of your feet together, let your knees go wide. Maybe with fists under your hips or thighs, or even blocks under your knees. You could also start with your feet wide, knees falling together, or maybe just feet flat on the floor, knees up to the ceiling. So just starting in a way that feels really relaxing, a place where you can settle in. Then start to tap into your breath. So you can take this practice at any time of day and just really check in. How is the breath feeling in the body? Are there places where it feels really free and open, or anywhere where maybe the breath is feeling a little stuck? And no worries, no need to change it, nothing to fix. We're just gonna try to soften and relax here over this short practice. Wherever you landed on your back, really releasing, letting things go, being heavy into the mat. Giving up effort here while the only thing you have to do is breathe. About 3 more of your deepest, slowest breaths available at this moment. From wherever you're at on your back, starting to find some movement, maybe a full body stretch or a few wiggles. When you're ready, we'll make our way up to a seat. Maybe you hug knees in, roll to one side, press up. Maybe you rock and roll your way up to a seat. But we'll start just with a single leg seated fold, Janu Shirshasana. We'll take our left leg long, right foot into the inner thigh. You can find a lift of your chest where it's folding over our left leg. And right away, let it be easy. Let your spine round, let your head drop. Don't worry about holding anything up here. Just see how relaxed you can be, opening up to whatever stretch your body has to offer right now. Start to lift your chest, optional baby wild thing right here. Right hand behind your right hip, we're pressing onto the right shin, pressing hips forward. Maybe that left arm lifting, rolling, anything that feels good. And then back to our seat. We'll switch out the legs, right leg long, left leg goes forward. We get that inhale to lift our chest, exhale to fold over our extended right leg. And again, just letting Head drop, letting spine round, relaxing into the stretch. Gently starting to lift up. Baby wild thing on this side, left hand behind left hip, pressing onto left shin. Big opening for the hips, some roll of the wrist, maybe that arm. Back down to your seat. From here, soles of the feet together, knees wide, a brief diamond side stretch. So we'll keep the hips and the heels pretty far apart. You can weave left arm under, left hand on top of your left foot. We'll take right hand to right knee, gently pressing up and away. Just about 3 or 4 breaths right here. Anything that feels good with the head and neck, you could move it. You can leave it right where it landed. Maybe a little self-massage at that lower right back, lifting up, and then maybe winding right arm under the shin, left hand, left knee, press yourself up and away, find the stretch, breathe here. Left hand can come to the low back, a little massage as you lift. And then we'll scoot our heels in nice and close for Baddha Konasana, fold here. So inhale to lift your chest, exhale to send your heart forward, to let your spine round, to let your head drop. Great place for a block maybe to rest your forehead. You could even stack the block on top of your feet. And we're just hanging out, breathing into the hips, breathing into the back body. Gently lifting back up. We can close the knees up. We'll just shift off to one side and make our way to a tabletop. From our tabletop, moving into our heart melting pose, Anahatasana. Hips will stay lifted. We'll walk our hands forward. It's sort of like a child's pose with lifted hips. Forehead down towards the mat. If you get here and it feels like too much work, let your hips come back behind your heels a bit. And if it still doesn't feel good in your body, take it to a child's pose. Maybe widening your knees, big toes to touch, resting the chest between your thighs. And here we're breathing, not too long a hold, but we do in this practice want to move all the directions of the spine. So we've got some forward folds that we took care of. We did a little side stretching. We're getting a little heart opening here. Preparing us for just a few moments of meditation at the end, but of course offering up that idea of a moving meditation, of being here, present in your practice, and letting this be a meditation in and of itself. Let's go 3 more breaths right here. From here, sliding forward onto your belly, resting your forehead on stacked hands for a crocodile pose, taking a brief, very brief half floor frog. We'll take our right knee out to the right. That right ankle can come straight down from the knee, or you can curl it in like a child's pose. Let your left leg relax. Option to stay forehead to hands, or maybe you cactus the arms and take your left ear to the mat. And we're here just 5 or 6 breaths. So really relax, maybe even give a little grounding of your right hip, your right thigh into the mat, and then release it. 3 more breaths. If you took a gaze to the right, bringing forehead back to your stacked hands, bringing right leg long beside the left, giving it a little wiggle, and then straight to the other side, left knee out to the left. Left ankle can come straight down from the knee, or maybe curl that foot in like a child's pose. Gaze can be down, maybe forehead to your hands, or you can turn it to the left by bringing your right ear to the mat and finding 5 breaths. Same option to ground through the thigh, the hip on that left side, and then release it. Release through the right side as well. 3 more breaths. Forehead comes back to your stacked hands. Left leg stretches long, a little wiggle side to side with the hips. Hands beneath your shoulders, press up to a tabletop. Take your knees wide, we'll hang in a child's pose for a moment. Knees wide, toes to touch, hips back towards your heels, arms stretch forward. A few breaths here, option to roll your forehead side to side, massaging through your third eye. Maybe pressing into hands to drop your hips a little further back towards your heels. About 5 more breaths. Start to lift your chest up. From here, a brief gate pose on either side. So find your way to hands and knees. We'll take right leg out to the right in line with your left knee. We'll come to stand on the left knee. Inhale to reach your arms high. Exhale to take a side stretch up and over to the right. Just 1 breath in and out. Back to center with the arms. Inhale. Exhale, cactus. Lift your heart. Press your hips forward. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to tabletop. We'll switch it out. Right leg comes in, left leg steps out. We find our gate pose, big inhale. Exhale, our side stretch left, where we stay for 1 breath in and out. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, lift the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to your tabletop. Great place for a block. We'll come to a seat, hero's pose, knees together, feet wide, hips between your heels. From here, an easy twist. We'll bring left hand to right knee, right arm behind us. Inhale to lift, exhale to find a little twist. Maybe a gaze over your right shoulder. Just a breath in and out. Back to center, switch it out, right hand, left knee, inhale, exhale to twist. Breath in, breath out. We bring it back to center. Hands can rest in your lap, maybe palms up for a little receiving energy. And here, just a brief meditation. Of course, option to pause this video and take a longer seated meditation. But remembering, this is just a quick practice to find a little refresh, maybe in the middle of the day. Nice tall spine, relaxed without dullness, alert without rigidity, easy breath right here, and just a brief moment of silent meditation. With eyes still closed, maybe you bring a palm to your heart and then your other hand to cover it, a little inward press on your heart space to tell your body thank you for all that it does for you. Maybe keeping hands there on your heart, thanking your yoga practice for all that it does for you. Maybe bringing palms together, thumbs towards your heart center, and a moment to thank all those people, past, present, and future, who make our yoga practice possible. Thumb knuckles can come up to your third eye, forehead center, and a bow will seal this short practice in.